Why is Aaliyah gone again? She knows I get really scared when I have to do WCTV by myself. And I'm also afraid of the dark. And bats. And the lights went out.
Happy Halloween! Anyways, I'm Aaliyah Bernal, and this is.
I'm Ronnie Peters. Welcome to WCTV. Wow, thank you, Aaliyah, for scaring me so hard I peed my pants a little. I've been so bored these past few weeks, the Halloween mood is really a breath of fresh scare.
For today's show, we have some fun interviews, fine arts review, and ghost hunting, and film review.
To get us started off with the spooky Halloween mood, me and Blake are back with another episode of Ghost Hunt. Hi everybody, welcome to the second episode of WCTV's Resident Ghost Hunting Show, with me, your host, Ronnie Peters. My compatriot Blake Persine has unfortunately been taken by the ghosts. This is a really emotionally vulnerable time for me, and I'm sure you guys can understand. Hey everybody, there are currently some strange noises happening behind me. Now, I'm very frightened. Hi everyone. Now, we do believe this is one of the ghost hotspots in the WC area. As you can see right here, I have a biohazard trash can, which is something that only ghosts would use because I don't know what else is a biohazard, but I think it's just like ghostly fluids. As you can see, it seems that every single chair that has ever entered the Churchill campus ends up in this room. I'm not sure if it's some sort of devious wormhole or if it's just the ghosts that like chairs. Hi everybody, I'm here with some members of the WCTV Drama Club and I'd like to interview them about their experience with ghosts around campus. So, Lydia, Kylie, and Gavin, what can you say about ghosts on campus? Have you ever seen them?
Yes.
Definitely,
Yes,
for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Lanny Naglin 100% haunts this campus.
Oh my god, yeah. He steals so many props, so many set pieces. Like, one day they're there and they're not.
If you died and you had the opportunity to become a ghost, what would you haunt?
The 9000? Probably a Denny's.
Oh, definitely you. Anywhere you are, I'm haunting
Oh,
you.
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I pray on your
yeah,
downfall.
Now, one thing I have noticed is that there are some very strange holes in the floor in the MPC. I'm not exactly sure where these lead, but it could definitely be the underworld. My good friend Blake Persine is here.
Hello.
Thank you very much. It's now time for a commercial break. Commercial break!
Hi there, everybody. I'm Blake Persine, and you're joining me today for what I'd like to call quality checks in an elevator. What I've got for you today is a Mountain Dew from their new Voodoo line, Halloween exclusive.
It tastes like watered down Skittles. 4 out of 10.
I am a sheep, and Mountain Dew is my shepherd.
Have a great day, and do.
We now find ourselves at the end of another beautiful WCTV ghost hunting segment.
Beautiful is an overstatement.
I thought it was really good, but apparently my co-host has some doubts. Now, tune in next week where we will be exploring the spooky haunted tomes of the Churchill Library. Thank you to Mountain Dew, who was our sponsor for this episode.
Do
the do. Thank you very much.
Ooh, spooky. And thank you, Mountain Dew, for sponsoring this week's episode of Ghost Hunting.
For legal purposes, Mountain Dew did not, in fact, sponsor ghost hunting this week. Thanks, Kevin. Now, on to anime review with Joseph.
This week's anime review with JoJo! This week I'm going to be talking about That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Based off the title, I'm pretty sure you can guess that it's about a person dying and being reborn into another world, which is 100% correct. There is a whole genre of anime called isekai, which is the same premise, just in a different way sometimes. The story is about a guy getting stabbed in the street randomly. He could have stayed out of the way, but he died to protect a younger coworker that he respected. While he was dying, his last words was for him to destroy his computer, and his coworker, out of respect, destroyed his computer inside a bathtub. Now, over time, Rimuru has befriended a dragon, created a village of goblins who are the nicest people you will ever meet. In all the promotional material, you see Rimuru looking like a human, but I said he's a slime. So you're wondering, why does he look like that? He looks like that because all the creatures he eats, he can become. The person he ate was a person he fell in love with over time. Now that is a surprise because in the original world, he did not like anyone. The reason he ate her was because she was dying of a curse that she was given a long time ago. Over the course of the stories, he meets direwolves, ogres, dwarves, druids, and lizard people. They all join his goblin village he made. The music for the series is mostly happy-go-lucky, but because the end of the series is not as happy, it starts to become darker towards the end of season 1 and 2. The animators for the series have somehow mastered getting the playful nature of Rimuru and all the characters in the series. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next week.
Ooh, Joseph, that sounds interesting. I'll add that to my watch list. Now on to David and Phoenix with film review.
Hi, I'm Phoenix.
And I'm David, and we're here for film review.
And today, we're going to review films. Venom Let There Be Carnage is the sequel to the first Venom movie released in 2018. Now, I actually kind of liked the first Venom movie, but I thought it was still kind of bad. It had an uneven tone, equally uneven pacing, as well as an uninteresting villain, although I did enjoy the, let's just say, relationship between Eddie Brock and Venom. So does Let There Be Carnage fix the flaws of its predecessor? Kinda. For one, our movie manages to maintain a pretty consistent tone with it being fairly serious and funny at the same time, and it didn't try and fail to be edgy. I thought that our villain, Cletus Cassidy, was pretty good. Woody Harrelson is great in playing the role of a deranged serial killer, and is a massive improvement over the last movie's villain, Carlton Drake. Alas, the symbiote Carnage wasn't really that good a villain. His whole character is, I want to kill my dad Venom. That's it. It's a shame, too, because our odd couple Eddie Brock and Venom are back, and they're in full force. Tom Hardy is just as loony here as he was in the first, which makes the movie feel that much more fun. And on top of that, Venom's just a fun character all around. Speaking of, this movie is quite possibly a love story. I mean it, the codependency between Brock and Venom, the unstable polyamory between Cletus Cassidy, his love Francis Barrison and Carnage, Venom coming out of the Eddie closet, actual quote from the movie, by the way, Eddie still having feelings for his ex-fiancée Anne Weying. This movie really does give The Notebook a run for its money. Overall, while there are still flaws, they either fixed them, left them the way they were, or just flat out embraced them. Venom Let There Be Carnage is dumb fun, but unlike the guilty pleasure that was the first movie, there's no guilt in this pleasure. I think I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10.
What If is an animated show that is still connected to the MCU, but we're traveling across the multiverse with our guide being the Watcher. The show is mostly filler and doesn't tie into any MCU projects with the exception of the multiverse now being a thing. A reason to like this show is just to watch how things could turn out differently, whether it's one choice or a domino effect that could destroy the whole universe. With that, I will give this show an 8 out of 10.
Thanks, David and Phoenix. Can't wait to watch it. Now, on to Jaden with his concert highlights.
That's so cool. Thanks, Jaden.
What's up, Churchill? Jaden here again. Thank y'all for coming to the last show. There's going to be another one soon, probably around November 5th. So if you want to see any updates for that, check out my Instagram. And also, I wanted to thank all y'all for getting me to 1 million plays on Spotify. And if you want to see any recap videos of what happened, go check out my YouTube for all that.
Me and Aaliyah haven't done a fashion review in a while, so here's the long-awaited return. Oh, hi, Aaliyah. Is this what you're wearing for Halloween?
No? What do you mean? These are my regular day clothes.
Okay. Well, without further ado, here are our picks for the best and worst Halloween costumes this year. If you dress up as Mario and Luigi for Halloween and you are dating, do not do that. I do not want to see them kiss. If you're Italian, it's towing the line. You're on thin ice.
Yeah, maybe we could do it as best friends, but they are siblings.
Same goes for Harley Quinn and the Joker. I just, it's weird. It's weird.
I don't want to see that. It's been done too many times before.
He's a washed up middle-aged man.
I don't want to see anything COVID related. Not hand sanitizer. Please don't go dressed up as a hand sanitizer bottle.
And if your Halloween costume is just a t-shirt that says Arrow 404, costume not found, put some effort in. I want to see you try. Like, I know you can do it. You just have
You had enough time to make a shirt.
Yeah, if you had enough time to buy that shirt, you have enough time to buy a costume. But our pick for the best Halloween costumes this year is, if you are a baby, you should totally dress up as an ear of corn, because that's what I did, and I was so swag.
Yeah,
I was
she
incredibly swag.
Even if you're not a baby, just dress up as a piece of corn.
Literally dress up as an ear of corn. I'm declaring this Halloween to be the corn-themed Halloween.
If I don't see anybody dressed up as a corn, I am suing.
NEISD does not allow any costumes, masks, or capes, so please keep that in mind when you're planning your upcoming Spirit Week outfits.
Yes. This week, we have been taking photos of our favorite homecoming theme days, and we will be reviewing them in the next show. Fashion Review.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of WCTV's Fashion Review. We'll see you guys next week.
And if you like me beating up Ronnie, come next week. Even though I might not be doing that again. But, see y'all next week.
Our WC sports teams are winding down their fall season. Volleyball just has 2 games left and football has 3. Plus, our cross-country girls team won districts last week.
Our own Danielle Peck won the individuals 28 6A girls title, winning first place. Ashley Moore won second in district, and her twin, Madeline Moore, won ninth. The varsity girls team won the overall title.
Here's Aaliyah with the district champs.
Hi guys, and welcome to our sports segment. I'm Aaliyah, and this is Ariel from Cross Country, and I have a few questions for her. So I heard y'all guys did really good at districts and are going off to regionals. How do you guys think you're gonna do?
Well, we've been training really hard and we've been giving it our best. I'm really excited that we pushed through and made first at districts. And I'm hoping during regionals that we all hopefully just try and do our best and see a lot of PRs and have some of us place.
Hello, Sam. Okay, so how do y'all think that you did at districts?
I think we did well. There's always a lot of room for improvement, but we got out there, we ran, we raced, we placed, and the girls did. Boys, we put up a strong fight. It was muddy and it was a hard course, but at the end of the day, we did our best, and that's what matters, and we had a fun time doing so.
That's awesome. Okay, thank y'all so much for coming to this sports segment, and see y'all next time.
In volleyball, our girls played Reagan earlier this week and just have 2 games left. Go cheer our girls on Friday as they take on Roosevelt at 5, and Tuesday as they play Lee.
Here are some highlights from the winning game last week with Johnson High School.
football, our homecoming game is this weekend against MacArthur on Friday night at Heroes. Here are some highlights from our big win over Lee last week.
We will see you next week for more sports.
Well, that's it. Chargers, here are some quick reminders.
Don't forget, we have the homecoming game this Friday, and the homecoming dance is on Saturday. Don't forget to buy your tickets. And Chargers, as always, if you have any segment ideas or something you want to show off to the whole school, come to Miss Morris in room number 9100 before school to pitch your idea. Well, I think that's the end of our show, but Aaliyah, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you want to go to homecoming with me?
No.
Okay, well,
But I think I know somebody who does.
Oh my God, really? Would you like to go to homecoming with me? All right, folks, well, it's a unanimous no. So, I'm Ronnie Peters.
And I'm Aaliyah Bernal.
And we'll see you next week.
Hi.
Calling all the monsters, calling all the monsters, calling all the monsters. Hard thumbs and you jump, coming down with goosebumps. You dare to go there, I'ma get you so scared. You stayed in too late to be getting afraid.
Why would you ask me that?
I'm sorry, Aaliyah. I don't know. Maybe because it's my job or something. I seriously, I can't explain this to you right now. I can't explain this to you right now. Do you know how it feels to be rejected like that? Clearly, no, you know what? Clearly, you don't. Clearly, you don't. You know what? Not even this mannequin wants me.